it's something to do on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Works best, I think, from the couch rather than in the cinema. It's a period film. Queen Anne in charge. Somebody else is her maid. Then along comes the third character. I forgot her name. Now, Miss Thurlington, as she's known, asks her cousin, maid of Queen, perchance employment afoot? Her maid says, "Oh, why, yes. You shall go clean the floors." Her hands get all acidy, and then one of her co-workers is like, "Oh, you probably should have worn gloves." She goes into the forest and grinds up some leaves and rubs it on her hand. She's like, "Oh, that's much better." And then the queen has gout or something. And she's like, "Oh no, my foot hurts. Please put some beef on it." She puts some beef on it and then comes back the next morning with more grounded mush. Applies it to the queen's leg while she's asleep. And the maid comes in and goes, "What are you doing?" And cousin says, "Oh, I'm putting some leaves on the queen because that's better than beef." Maid sends cousin to get lashes, and they're like halfway through, and the maid comes in and goes, "Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, her leg's better. Not entirely, but it's better than it was when we put the beef on. Good job, cousin. Are you a maid now, please?" The maid and her cousin are fighting for power and leaving the queen in the dark. First of all, there was a fair bit of camera movement. A couple of pans in there. I don't know if you call it a fisheye lens, but there was sort of a blur around the borders at one point. I suspect to represent the blur of ethics. One thing that got on my nerves quite quickly was the non-diegetic sound. Now, I'm not a historian. I suspect it was historically accurate. But that doesn't make it okay. So I feel the tension building, and then the music's still playing. Why? And nothing's happened. Very stylized kerning, which is the space between letters in the title sequences. Not really sure what that was about, but that was cool, I guess. Because most period pieces err on the polite side, and this one errs on the crude side of realistic. And the fact that it has all there's these chapters in there, and the kerning is nice and playful. It sets it up for a fun time. You look outside and it's raining. You snuggle up on the couch with a nice hot chocolate, and you turn on the favourite and you watch that, and it's a bit of fun. It's great. No Hard Feelings is a different genre, but it's also a bit of fun, as is the favourite. The difference is No Hard Feelings doesn't have annoying music, and it's actually quite well paced. Whereas the favourite, some of the scenes drag on a bit. There's not a very satisfying conclusion, and most of the music is annoying. That's why I'm putting the favourite just below No Hard Feelings.